What if you've been drinking water every single day for decades, believing it's the simplest way to stay healthy, but you never realized that the way you drink it could actually be making your blood sugar harder to control? Sounds strange, right? You might be thinking, water is just water, how could drinking it be wrong? But the truth is, it's not about how much you drink, it's about when and how you drink it that makes all the difference. And here's the part most people don't know: after the age of 60, many people repeat this mistake every single day, quietly, consistently, without even realizing it. Nigh people over the age of 60 are doing everything right, but still not getting the results they expect. They take their medication every day, never miss a dose. They eat carefully, measure every portion, cut back on sugar. They even stay active with light exercise each morning. And yet, their blood sugar still goes up and down, unpredictably. One day it looks stable, the next day it suddenly spikes, and they have no idea why. The fatigue lingers, their mind feels foggy, their body lacks energy, even though they've been trying so hard. And the most frustrating part is, they begin to doubt themselves, thinking maybe they're not doing enough or not doing it well enough. But the truth is, there's a very small factor, easy to overlook, quietly affecting them every single day. What many people don't realize is, drinking water the right way can actually help your body use insulin more effectively every single day. It's not about drinking more, it's about drinking at the right time, the right way, and in the right combination. When your body is properly hydrated, your blood flows more smoothly, glucose is less likely to build up, and insulin can do its job much more efficiently. That's the difference so many people are missing. If you're watching this video and you truly want better control over your blood sugar, comment 1 right now, so I know you're still here with me, and I'll go deeper into this. In the next part, after the age of 60, your body begins to change in ways that are not easy to notice. You're still eating the same, living the same daily routine, but inside, things are no longer working the way they used to. Your cells gradually become more resistant to insulin, making it harder for glucose to enter and be used for energy. At the same time, your pancreas doesn't produce insulin as efficiently as before, which means you're dealing with both less insulin and weaker response to it. And it doesn't stop there. Your kidneys start filtering sugar more slowly, allowing glucose to stay in your bloodstream longer than it should. But the most overlooked change is this: your sense of thirst decreases significantly. You don't feel thirsty, but your body is still dehydrated. And when dehydration happens, your blood becomes thicker, circulates more slowly, your brain receives less oxygen, and over time, your blood sugar becomes even harder to control. What makes this dangerous is dehydration at this age doesn't show up clearly, it happens quietly. You don't feel thirsty, you don't feel uncomfortable, but inside, your blood is slowly becoming thicker, circulating more sluggishly, little by little. Even a mild level of dehydration, around just 2%, is almost impossible to notice, but it can raise your blood sugar by 10 to 15 points. And this is exactly what creates those unusual numbers. Your morning reading suddenly higher than normal, or your afternoon levels rising for no clear reason. It makes you think, maybe you ate something wrong, or your medication isn't working anymore. But in reality, the problem may start from something very simple. You're just not drinking water the right way. There was a 8-year-old man who did everything right. He controlled his diet, exercised regularly, took his medication on time, and yet his blood sugar kept fluctuating in ways that didn't make sense. The problem wasn't the medication, it was a very small habit. Every morning, he drank coffee right away, but didn't drink water after waking up. That meant his body stayed dehydrated for nearly 9 hours overnight, causing his morning blood sugar to spike unexpectedly. And here's what changed everything. He simply adjusted one thing: drinking a glass of warm water immediately after waking up and maintaining the right timing throughout the day. Within just a few weeks, his numbers became noticeably more stable. If you're watching this video and you realize you have the same habit, comment 1 right now, so I know you've recognized this important shift. There are 3 very common mistakes that most people make without even realizing it. The first, only drinking water when you feel thirsty, when in reality, your body is already dehydrated by that point. The second, drinking a large amount of water all at once, thinking it makes up for it, but your body can't absorb it all, and most of it gets flushed out. And the third, drinking very cold water, especially in the morning, which can cause your blood vessels to constrict, making insulin work less effectively. These small habits may seem harmless, but they quietly affect your blood sugar every single day without you even noticing. Imagine this: the blood in your body is like a river. Its job is to carry glucose to every cell, to create energy. When your body is well hydrated, that river flows smoothly, everything works the way it should. But when you're dehydrated, the river becomes shallower, thicker, and slower. At that point, glucose isn't transported efficiently, it gets stuck in the bloodstream. And when that happens, insulin has a much harder time doing its job, even if you're taking your medication consistently. That's why just a small change in how you hydrate can make a big difference in how your body controls blood sugar every single day. This method is called H3, and it's the most important part of this entire story. The H stands for hydration, meaning giving your body water the right way. The first 3 refers to 3 key moments in the day when drinking water can make the biggest difference. Right after you wake up in the morning, before your meals, and during physical activity. The second 3 represents 3 factors that determine how effective it is: the temperature of the water, the minerals in the water, and your consistency every single day. Which means it's not just about drinking water, it's about drinking it at the right time, in the right way, and turning it into a daily habit. When the 3 right moments combine with the 3 right factors, your body can absorb water more efficiently, your blood circulation improves, and your blood sugar becomes noticeably more stable over time. Start with the morning. This is the most important moment of the day, yet it's the one most people overlook. As soon as you wake up, before coffee, before breakfast, drink a glass of warm water, about 350 milliliters. And here's the key part: don't just drink plain water, add a tiny pinch of sea salt and a few drops of fresh lemon. It sounds simple, but this combination helps your body absorb water more effectively, replenishes minerals lost overnight, and helps stabilize your blood sugar right from the start of the day. It can even reduce those morning spikes, something many people experience but never really understand why. Before each meal, just one small change can make a big difference. About 15 minutes before eating, drink a small glass of water, around 150-200 milliliters. This helps your digestive system gently wake up, and more importantly, it slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. When glucose comes in gradually, insulin has enough time to handle it instead of being overwhelmed by a sudden spike. As a result, your post-meal blood sugar stays more stable instead of rising sharply. It's a very simple habit, but when you do it consistently every day, it can make controlling your blood sugar much easier. When you're moving, even something as simple as walking or doing housework, your body is constantly losing water without you even noticing. If you wait until you're done to drink, it's already too late. A better approach is to take small sips of water throughout the activity consistently so your blood keeps circulating smoothly and your blood sugar is less likely to spike unexpectedly. It's a very small change, but it helps your body feel less fatigued and stay more in control. Watch until the end of this video to discover simple hydration habits that can help stabilize your blood sugar and support your overall metabolic health. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who is managing their blood sugar and subscribe to the channel for more educational content on diabetes awareness, senior health, and healthy aging. Beyond when you drink, how you drink is just as important. First, the temperature. Warm water or room temperature water helps your blood vessels relax, supports better circulation, and allows insulin to work more efficiently. Next, minerals. A small pinch of natural sea salt can help your body absorb water more effectively instead of drinking it and quickly flushing it out. And finally, consistency. Drinking at the same times each day helps your body build a rhythm and stabilize its internal balance. When these 3 factors come together, you're not just drinking water, you're helping your body function the way it's meant to every single day. One more detail that very few people pay attention to is the glass of water before bed. About 1 hour before sleep, you can drink a small glass of warm water, and if possible, add a bit of magnesium. Magnesium helps your body relax, supports deeper sleep, and more importantly, it helps insulin work more effectively throughout the night. When you sleep deeply, your body recovers better, your brain goes through its natural cleanup process, and your morning blood sugar becomes more stable. It's a simple habit, but if you stay consistent, it can create a noticeable difference in just a few weeks. You don't need to overcomplicate how much water to drink each day. There's a very simple way to remember. Take your current body weight, divide it in half, and that number is how many ounces of water your body needs daily. If you're more active, sweating more, or the weather is hot, you may need to increase it a bit. But beyond the numbers, your body gives you a very clear signal: the color of your urine. If it's light yellow, similar to diluted lemonade, that's the ideal range. Not too clear and not too dark, because both extremes can mean your body is not in its optimal balance. When you start applying this way of drinking water, your body will begin to show very noticeable changes. In the first few days, you may find yourself going to the bathroom more often. That's completely normal. It's a sign your body is adjusting. After about 1-2 weeks, you'll start to feel your energy become more stable, less fatigue, less heaviness, and most importantly, your blood sugar levels won't fluctuate as wildly as before. Your morning numbers become more predictable, no more sudden, unexplained spikes. It's a small change, but it helps your body feel more in control, day by day. And most importantly, this is not a replacement for your medication. It's a way to help your medication work more effectively. You still need to follow your doctor's guidance, but when your body is properly hydrated, everything inside functions more smoothly. Many people, after just a few months, begin to see clear improvements in their numbers. Some even reduce their dosage under medical supervision. But the greatest value is not just in the numbers, it's the feeling of taking back control of your own health. Because one small change today can shape the way you live over the next 5 to 10 years.